Welcome back, and thanks for sticking with us. And obviously, we're really proud about our new website. It really makes it a lot easier to find our news and radio, which has been the biggest issue out there. Like, how do I find the English one instead of the Spanish one? So again, I'm going to tell you one more time. It's www.jesseandbrentpv.weebly.com. Go there. You've got links to all the Asphalt Radio, all the CPS news. You'll never have an excuse to not find our news again. So we're watching you. Make sure you're watching us. So coming up, I do want to let you know, we've got some visitor records that are being broken. We've got a story about that. We've got some housing plans, some new housing plans up in Nayarit. But first, it's going to be a story about the UTMB trail race. We had that last year too, and it was back and really filled in a sports weekend. So let's go to David with those details.
Last week, Puerto Vallarta hosted the thrilling Puerto Vallarta by UTMB, where athletes from around the world tackled the grueling Wixarica 100-mile and Icuri 100-kilometer races. Colombian runner Julian Vanasco dominated the Icuri 100K, finishing strong and ahead of his competitors, with Mexican Uper Carrera and Ireland's Paddy O'Leary taking second and third. Canadian Arden Young led the women's division and finished 8th overall. In the Wixarica 100M, Peruvian Remigio Huaman showcased his endurance, clinching first place, followed by American runners Samuel Collins and Stephen Dahl. The atmosphere was electric, with spectators cheering late into the night. The event concluded with a heartfelt moment as Alejandro Ochoa presented a 670,000 peso donation to local charities, underscoring the event's dedication to the Vallarta community. Puerto Vallarta by UTMB continues to stand out as an extraordinary celebration of athleticism and unity. With information from Fernando Boarquez, David Herchek, CPS News.
Wow, a double race weekend. I hope some of our audience was able to watch or participate in those two amazing races. Next up, lots of tourists are coming to Puerto Vallarta and the surrounding areas. So many that, again, the records are being broken. So let's check it out with Brent.
That's right, Jesse. Puerto Vallarta's airport is soaring as the international airport surpasses 5.5 million passengers, and we still have 2 months to go in 2024. Experts are forecasting a record-breaking year total of 6.9 million travelers, beating last year's milestone of 6.7. From January through October, the airport saw 5.5 million, over that many passengers, with 58% being international visitors, primarily from the United States and Canada. Alongside this growth, seat occupancy has also risen. Adding to this increase are new routes from cities like Prague, which we've talked about on this show, and Victoria, which have introduced thousands of new seats, and even more flights are planned for 2025, with connections from Sacramento, Kansas City, and New York. This winter season, the airport will offer 57 routes, which is just up from 54 last year. So Grupo Aeropuerto del Pacifico is investing nearly 2 billion pesos in expanding and modernizing the airport with new terminals, upgraded runways, and the latest technology. Puerto Vallarta is ready to welcome travelers with open arms and a world-class airport. Now, while it's great to see our area so popular, let's be honest, some of those visitors are bringing back more than just souvenirs and trinkets from their home country. I've definitely been feeling the effects of a few foreign germs myself, which you may have noticed in my voice last week and you probably are noticing tonight. Luckily, I'm getting better by the day, but thanks for sticking with me in my funny sounding voice. Okay, now let's get ready for some pirates. How can it be a newscast without pirates? And it's from one of our favorite sponsors. Let's go, Pirates.
That's great.
You'll never get sick of doing the pirate thing, right?
I never. I
love
think
it.
I'm a pirate inside.
I mean, I've never really been beside somebody that so much. I'm pretty good at it too, even with my raspy voice. I think it's actually gotten better. All right, you know what time it is? It's time for On This Date.
I love that.
It is a kind of fun segment. I don't know what you guys think, so utilize that website I sent you and tell us if you like it or not, because if you don't, we'll just take it out.
Yeah, we'll take it off.
All right, here it is. On this date, you ready? On this date, Jesse, married to a Scorpio support day.
I thought that was the funniest thing. I can't believe you Scorpios, so you must not be a piece of pie.
I guess not. I mean, I don't know any Scorpio, or maybe I do, but I guess if you're a pain in the butt, maybe you're a Scorpio. I don't know. So hang in there, spouses and loved ones of Scorpios. It's also Mickey Mouse Day, of course.
Oh, that's cute.
Sure, Mickey Mouse Day. It's also Push Button Phone Day.
All right.
Who has that? You have a push button phone?
I have a push button phone.
Oh my gosh.
On my office.
And
not at home,
in your
of
office.
course.
Fair enough. Lastly, it is National Princess Day. I think this one might kind of be for you, Jessie.
It's my day. I'm actually a princess. There's princess blood running through my veins.
Yeah, you were telling me about that off air. We're going to have to get down to the bottom of this princess blood. I want to know more about that. All right.
It's
With
wonderful.
that, and we'll learn more about your princess blood soon. You know what it's time for. You want to do it together?
Let's do it. It's Laura's Leisure List.
Get ready for what's happening this week with Laura's Leisure List.
Thanks, team. I'm excited to share this week's list of awesome events in Vallarta and Bahía de Banderas, coming soon. Get ready for an unforgettable night filled with thrills and laughter at the House on Haunted Hill. Join us for this family-friendly comedy thriller where the eccentric millionaire Frederick Lauren invites 6 guests to brave a night in the only truly haunted house in the world. Will they manage to escape the horrors that lurk within its walls? Opening night is on November 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. with the show kicking off at 7:30. Don't miss this delightfully campy adaptation of the classic 1950s B-horror film brought to life on stage. Come for the party and stay if you dare. To grab your tickets, visit the Teatro Sin Borders Facebook page or head to eventbrite.com.mx. Show us your talent and win 20,000 pesos. Do you have a unique talent that deserves to be in the spotlight? Whether you sing, dance, juggle, do magic tricks, or have a hidden talent that wows the crowd, we want to see it. We are excited to announce open auditions for our upcoming Variety Talent Show, where you have the chance to showcase your skills and compete for the grand prize of 20,000 pesos. Finalists will be chosen to perform live at our audition shows, where our audience and judges will vote for the top talents. See you there. Do you think you can rise? Get ready for an unforgettable night as Gen Expats take it back to their roots with El Jardín Rewind on Saturday, November 22nd, starting at 6 p.m. Join old friends and new faces at El Jardín de la Versalles for a fun-filled evening with great food, drinks, and even better company. Enjoy specials from Los Cuentos, Pizzeria Giardino, and Coco Machete. It's sure to be an epic night under the stars. RSVP early and get ready for a blast with the most kick-ass group in Puerto Vallarta. Just head over to Gen Expats PV on Facebook and check out their events section for more information. Join us on November 23rd, 2024 for the fashion show and buffet lunch benefiting Toys for Tots Puerto Vallarta at Marina Vallarta Club de Golf. Doors open at 11:30 a.m. and tickets are 800 pesos. Enjoy a stylish show, delicious buffet, and support a great cause. Donate a new toy or gently used clothing for a chance to win prizes. Get your tickets at Whiskey Kitchen, Deja Nu, Nacho Daddy, or Extreme Performance. Don't miss this chance to give back to local kids while enjoying a fabulous day. Those are the great events coming soon. Now back to you guys for more news.
Thanks, Laura, for all of those cool events. Now, more news, and it's the housing update from our headlines and who it could positively affect.
In a significant move to address housing needs, Bahía de Banderas, Nayarit has been chosen as the starting point for an extensive nationwide housing program led by President Claudia Sheinbaum Pardo. Governor Miguel Ángel Navarro Quintero announced that this initiative will see the construction of over 12,500 homes in the municipality, primarily benefiting informal sector families and state police officers. The program is part of a broader plan to build 1.25 million homes across Mexico, with Nayarit serving as the model state. Housing units, each measuring 60 square meters, will be constructed by both Infonavit and the National Housing Commission, CONAVI, responsible for 600,000 homes each. Bahía de Banderas, experiencing unprecedented population growth, will receive 1% of the total homes, with further projects planned for Compostela, Tepic, and San Blas. Governor Navarro emphasized that ejidos in Bahía de Banderas and Compostela have already offered land, expediting construction efforts, which are set to begin in 2025 with an initial rollout of 162,000 homes. To ensure the right beneficiaries are served, a rigorous selection study will be conducted, prioritizing economically vulnerable families and providing housing opportunities for state police officers and journalists. With Bahía de Banderas as the epicenter, this ambitious project aims to transform housing accessibility in Mexico. With information from Rodrigo Lopez Becerril, Maria Ammerman, CPS News.
So, of course, we will keep an eye on that story for sure, and we'll bring you updates when they're available, especially when this project gets off the ground. Okay, next up, it's that darn bypass again. It's always in our news, and it tends to go from the bypass is amazing to the bypass is a problem. It's kind of guardrail to guardrail. It's making me a little dizzy, but it fills up our news. Okay, here's this week's update from Joe.
Residents of Bahía de Banderas are expressing frustration as the new stretch of the Guadalajara-Puerto Vallarta highway, set to open in April 2025, bypasses local traffic. The highway, which will link Bucerias to the Puerto Vallarta International Airport, excludes critical access points for Bahía de Banderas residents, forcing them to endure long traffic jams while tourists enjoy a fast route south. Locals have long battled congestion, with traffic extending up to 3 kilometers from San Vicente to Mezcales. Despite suggestions to add an entry point between San Jose del Valle and San Juan de Abajo to ease the burden on Federal Highway 200, the proposal was dismissed by the Secretariat of Infrastructure, Communications and Transportation, SICT. The project's exclusion not only leaves Bahía de Banderas residents struggling, but also disrupts agricultural activity by rerouting secondary roads, such as the Valle de Banderas La Misión pathway. Citizens argue that the new infrastructure only benefits passing tourists, leaving them trapped in a sea of traffic while watching vehicles speed by on the new highway. With information from Rodrigo Lopez Becerril, Joe Wasik, CPS News.
Wow, that newscast was pretty fast.
Yeah.
I feel like we had a little less news this week.
It goes by so fast every time because we're having such a good time
We are having
informing
fun.
you.
Well, and we're informing each other, clearly, so we've each learned something new about each other today.
It's
You
true.
learned I used to do triathlons.
Yeah.
Don't think you knew that.
Who knew?
And I learned that you're a princess.
I'm a princess.
I kind of knew that, though. I'll be honest, I kind of knew that.
Well,
Okay.
it's true though. I went
Yeah.
to Ancestry.com. Me and my cousin did the whole thing, and we are princesses.
Oh, wait, both of you are princesses.
Oh yeah, we're cousins.
Wait, how much do you have to pay extra to become a princess on Ancestry? You're like, here's the normal Ancestry, but if you pay an extra $10, you become a
may
princess.
become a princess. No,
Oh.
it's actually legit. Okay.
Okay,
Let me
I
think
believe you.
that.
I promise you. All right. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you had some fun. We're having a good time today. I hope you realize that. So thank you for tuning into CPS News, the news that speaks your language. Thanks for going to our new website.
Yeah, don't forget to check it out. It's amazing. You will love it. Go check it out right now.
All right, everybody have a great night. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.